The old Blackwood mansion stood on a hill overlooking the town, its dark silhouette a constant reminder of the past. A storm raged, rain lashing against the crumbling stone walls, as if nature itself sought to wash away the memories held within. Lightning illuminated the boarded-up windows like the eyes of a predator in the night, watching, waiting for its next victim. No one dared to go near the manor, the path leading up to it overgrown and forgotten, a silent warning to all who approached. Local legend whispered of a curse, a tragedy that stained the very foundation, a tale of sorrow and loss that echoed through time. Inside, shadows danced in the dusty air, flickering candlelight casting eerie shapes on the walls, as if the past were trying to come alive. Cobwebs hung like macabre decorations, each strand a testament to the years of neglect and abandonment. The only sound was the wind whistling through the broken panes, a mournful tune that echoed through the empty halls. The mansion held its breath, waiting, its dark, empty hallways filled with an ominous stillness, waiting for the fools who dared to tempt fate, to uncover the secrets that lay hidden within its walls. Three friends, Liam, Emily and Ben, stood before the rusted iron gates, their hearts pounding with a mix of excitement and fear. They were drawn by the legend and a crumpled letter clutched in Liam's hand. The letter spoke of untold riches and unimaginable treasures hidden within the mansion's depths. It promised a fortune hidden within the mansion's depths, a fortune that could change their lives forever.
Are you sure about this? Emily's voice trembled as she spoke, her eyes darting around nervously.
Emily asked, her voice barely a whisper against the wind. The eerie silence of the night only amplified her fear. Liam, fueled by dreams of riches, brushed aside her concern. His determination was unwavering, his mind set on the treasure that awaited them.
It's just an old house. There's no such thing as curses. Ben's voice was steady, but there was a hint of doubt in his eyes.
Ben, ever the skeptic, remained unconvinced. He had always been the voice of reason among the trio, but tonight, even he felt a shiver down his spine.
Famous last words. He muttered under his breath, trying to mask his growing unease.
The heavy gates creaked open, the sound echoing through the night like a sinister invitation, as if welcoming them into the jaws of a beast. The mansion loomed before them, its dark windows like eyes watching their every move. The air inside was thick with the smell of decay. Dust motes danced in the faint beams of their flashlights. They explored each room, their footsteps in the oppressive silence. Liam's excitement grew with every creaking step. They found a library, its shelves lined with leather-bound books. A grand piano sat in the corner, its keys coated in dust. As Emily brushed her fingers against the yellowed ivory, a discordant melody seemed to rise from the depths of the mansion, a haunting waltz. A sudden movement in the shadows made them jump. A pair of eyes glowed in the darkness.
A black cat, sleek and silent, emerged from beneath a tattered velvet curtain. It stared at them with an unnerving intelligence, its emerald eyes glinting in the darkness.
The cat's sudden appearance sent a shiver down Emily's spine. It felt like an omen, a harbinger of something sinister lurking just beyond their sight.
Just a stray, Liam said, his voice unnaturally loud in the stillness.
The letter mentioned a hidden passage behind the fireplace. With a grunt, Liam shoved the heavy mantle aside. A gaping maw of darkness greeted them.
This is it, Liam breathed, his voice trembling with nervous anticipation.
Ben, holding his breath, entered first. The air grew colder, heavy with a sense of dread. The passage opened into a hidden chamber. A single chest sat in the center, its surface covered in tarnished gold and precious stones. Liam rushed forward, his eyes gleaming with avarice. The promise of untold riches had consumed him, blinding him to the dangers that lay ahead. He threw open the chest, releasing a musty odor that filled the air. The scent was ancient, as if it had been trapped for centuries, waiting for someone foolish enough to release it.
Inside, nestled amongst yellowed parchment and ancient coins, lay a human skull. The sight was both mesmerizing and terrifying, a grim reminder of the past. Its empty sockets seemed to stare back at them, a silent accusation. It was as if the skull was warning them of the consequences of their greed.
A blood-curdling scream echoed through the chamber, reverberating off the walls and sending chills down their spines. The sound was otherworldly, filled with anguish and despair. Emily stood frozen, her eyes wide with horror. She could feel the weight of the mansion's dark history pressing down on her, suffocating her with fear.
Liam stumbled back, his face pale and drawn. The reality of their situation was sinking in, and he realized they were not alone in the mansion.
But it was Ben who saw it, a fleeting glimpse of a shadowy figure standing behind Liam, its skeletal hand reaching for his shoulder. The figure seemed to be a manifestation of the mansion's curse. The mansion had claimed its due. It was a place where greed and ambition were punished, a haunting reminder that some treasures are best left undisturbed.